Okay, Daddy, I'm with Charles we're talking about the second annual Bruiser Brody Cup in Tampa Bay WrestleMania weekend. And then I'm with Rick, do a Pro Wrestling Archive at the same time. So keep rolling, we're talking smack, baby.
Now listen, you refereed the last Bruiser Brody match in Florida.
Yes, that was in the steel cage at the War Memorial in Fort Lauderdale. And it was Brody and Lex Luger. Lex Luger was green, and Brody was not taking advantage of him. But something happened. Brody did a little step. Exactly. It was a bad booking actually because the promoter, which was Duke and Dusty and all them, they weren't even there at the show because it was. So nobody talked to Brody. Said, "Hey, take it easy on the kid. Have a good match. This is our star."
I watched it recently.
And Brody and Lex Luger was getting hand-picked opponents because they were teaching him. He was already an athlete, played football and all that shit, had the fucking body, real dope body. But nobody talked to Brody, so they went in there kind of blind. They really didn't even talk before the match. And it didn't go so well, and now it's a famous match.
Yeah.
The questions I get all the time in wrestling, when I do these fan fests and stuff like this, is, oh, tell me about the Lex Luger Brody match in the cage. Tell me about the time you got your ass beat by Beulah. Tell me about the time Ric Flair and Fujinami in Tokyo, which is pretty cool. I got some good shit, so yeah, I can't wait, Charles.
But so what we'd like to do is, I know that a couple years ago you put away the referee shirt, but for one night only, would you mind stepping back in the ring and refereeing the finals of the second annual Bruiser Brody Cup finals?
The reason I'm excited about doing the Bruiser Brody, the second annual cup, is because Brody was a really good friend of mine, and it's WrestleMania weekend, and I accept the offer, Daddy.
Daddy.
You gotta pay me well, Daddy. No, I'm kidding, brother. I would do that because I love the business just like you guys. It's like Rick and my man Charles. We all love it. It's crazy, man.
Perfect World, a wrestling show, WrestleMania weekend, April 2nd. Go to realgimmicktree.com. You'll find out about Brody Cup. And Daddy, we bring in Bill Alfonso.
Thank you, Charles, for having me. Thank you for putting me over. Thank you so much.
Bill, I got one question.
Oh, I know. Come on in.
So my question is when you were managing Taz.
Come over here, Charles.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, baby.
You were managing Taz.
Yeah, I love Taz.
You split for Sabu.
Yes.
Okay. Do you think that there could have been more done with you and Taz together? I thought it went over.
Yeah. Well, of course, there could have been more, but I don't. At that point, I don't. It was okay how it unfolded because Taz really didn't need me no more. And I worked with Sabu because he didn't do promos, and then the thing with Van Dam, so it worked so fucking well. They made a really good choice, and it added more years to my longevity in ECW. So lucky for me, I think it was a good move. But yeah, of course I could have stayed with Taz for a long time, but
I didn't see it coming at all.
No, that's the thing. Nobody seen it coming, so that was pretty fucking cool. You know, it was our first pay-per-view, barely legal.
Yep.
We, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was pretty cool.
It was totally shocking. I mean, because you guys had the color coordinated and everything.
Yeah, we were good together because Taz got over at the same time I did. Because Taz had like 4 or 5 different characters. Tasmania, Monkey Boy, well, a bunch of different gimmicks, and he really didn't get over until he became Taz, and he's like that's his like real gimmick. He's like a shoot. He's really a shoot Taz. You know what I mean? So the gimmick fit him perfect because it's like Fonzie, real Alfonso. I'm kind of I did a lot of good promos in the day. It was kind of spin-off for me. I'm a little hyper and a little talk smack daddy. You know what I mean? So it was really good for me. So that was me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Any good ECW stories that we should know, the fans should know? I mean,
there's so many good stories.
Any good Rick Rat stories?
Oh, there are a lot of girls, you know what I mean? But I don't want to embarrass nobody, especially myself, baby, but I'll tell you this. All the big fat blondes love Bill Alfonso. I had them. I don't know why I attracted big fat blondes, but, somebody's got to love them, Daddy. It was all good.
Cool.
What else, man?
Any good WWE stories? I know you managed them there.
WWE stories? Yeah. I'll tell you how I got to WWF at the time.
Yeah.
We were in Giant Gonzalez and myself were in WCW. And Jim Hurd, a guy named Jim Hurd came in, new management, and wanted everybody to take a pay cut. And Giant Gonzalez said, Fonzie, you know anybody in WWF? I said, I know J.J. Dillon, who's sitting right over there. He said, call him up because I don't want to take a pay cut. So I called J.J. up, and I said, J.J., he was assistant booker to Vince McMahon. It was Vince's right-hand man. I said, J.J., this is what's happening. They want us to take a pay cut in WCW. We're making X amount of dollars. We're a package deal, me and Giant Gonzalez. And J.J. says, well, I don't know if Vince is interested. Let me run it by him, and we'll give you a call. So 20 minutes later, the phone rings. It's J.J. He says, Fonzie, Vince loves the idea. When can you fly up? I said, tomorrow. J.J. flew us up. We went to Vince's house, me and Giant Gonzalez, signed a contract. They gave him a huge signing bonus, put me to work right away. J.J. Dillon said, Fonzie, you're here, you're there, you're in MSG. I said, MSG, where the fuck's that? Because I had been in WCW, Florida. I didn't know Madison Square Gardens. That was initial. So I was fucking blown away. My first show in WWF, I was on the first Monday Night Raw too, was Madison Square Gardens. Was very flattering. Thank you, Vince McMahon. I love Vince.
What was that, like 92, 93?
That was right at 92-ish, and because I did WrestleMania 9 at Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, yep.
Hey, I got to get back because the promoters pay me big money to sign autographs, and he's calling me, where the fuck you at, Fonzie? You over here doing promos, and I'm paying you? So I got to be cool. All right, thank you so much. Wrap it up, Daddy. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Charles, for having me, Daddy. I can't wait to see you guys in Florida, WrestleMania weekend, for Charles of the Bruiser Brody fucking Cup, second one. And anytime you guys want me to say hello to you guys, I love it. Oh, Bill Fonzie Alfonso social media. I got some dope ass pictures on my Facebook. Check them out.